So the first question is a generic one asked by a parent. It says, how is the course at SIU different from other BBA and BMS programs, which probably charge lesser fees?
So I think in my whole presentation, that's what I touched upon. However, I'll touch it upon again. Um, uh, I'll just talk about how are we different. As I said, we are here to uh, provide you exposure to different sectors. So we are one of the few BBA institutes which, yes, we definitely teach you business and management. That's our core. We help you learn from other fields also. When our student of BBA passes out, as we said, he just doesn't have a BBA degree. He may also have a certificate from some massive open online courses. He may have done COIL. He may have gone for global immersion program. He may have equity trading certificate. He may have another certificate on Green Sigma. So we help you to strengthen your personality, your resume by providing you exposure to different things.
Right. I am just taking the liberty to merge a couple of questions which are similar in nature. And that's about the admission process and the probable start dates and the entrance exams. So, in the midst of this pandemic or the lockdown that we are right now, is that going to affect the dates or the entrance exams, or for that matter, the admission process in any way?
So yes, you're absolutely right. I mean, the world is facing a, um, a virtual earthquake and a viral earthquake, as I say. It's facing a viral earthquake. Um, um, yes, looking at the situation, if we are looking at the situation very actively, and if required, if the need arises, we will definitely take a decision to postpone our entrance test. That process, that discussion, those meetings are on. And as and when we take a decision, we will immediately let people know. As on date, the dates remain the same, but in this fluid dynamics, yes, we are looking at those possibilities of postponement, and if we do, we will be informing immediately.
Right. And all these updates can be found on the website.
Yes, immediate. I mean, they will be released in the press, they will be on the website, they will be informed to the students. So parents and students need not worry about that.
Perfect. Just taking that conversation forward because we are talking about the current situation. There's one question which says that you talked about a lot of global immersions and exchange programs and placements and internships that happen probably even outside India.
Yes.
Do you think that would be affected because of COVID-19 in the near future?
I am very, very positive, and I hope this COVID-19 goes away soon. Having said that, see, I also spoke about COIL. I mean, yes, I spoke about Global Immersion Program, but we also have COIL. So if a student cannot physically go out, that does not, we ensure that students do not suffer under any circumstances. And if the circumstances are such that you cannot go out, we have I don't think many institutes across have COIL, where you sitting here, you still virtually interact and work with the students in another country. So we have options. Placements, well, if placements are affected, I mean, placements would be affected for India level also.
Right.
Right. I mean, that is something which will happen across all institutes if they are affected. But I believe that slowly, gradually, things will get normal. But please don't worry. I mean, we are working on, we have MOOC, massive open. Even now, as I'm talking to you, my faculty is conducting online classes, conducting online vivas, giving online assignments. So our interaction with our students have not stopped. We are working on helping our students how to look at internship, because we also understand right now they cannot go for being physically present. We are looking at those options.
Yeah, I think that's amazing how we have already found alternative options. For
See, look,
instance, this webinar.
yes, exactly. I
So, yeah.
mean, So, and honestly, when we found Coil, we had no idea that COVID is going to strike, because we've been doing it for almost a year now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
A slightly off the topic, but I see a lot of people asking about the School of Economics. So, can you just touch upon it a little bit, if that's possible?
I would not be the right person to touch upon it. Yes, Symbiosis School of Economics. So I can talk about the Symbiosis International University has various institutes. We have different faculties, and Symbiosis School of Economics is also one of our institute. Like all Symbiosis Institute, it's academics is a forte, and see, there are certain common things which run across all Symbiosis institutes. So on that, which runs across in SSE also.
Right.
Academics is extremely important. Students' choice is extremely important, but I'm not the right person to talk about SSE. But you
Yeah,
can write on all the Symbiosis institutes, you find contact details. And if you call up or if you write, you will definitely get replies.
that's amazing. I'll take one more question, and it's about the future careers that the students should opt for. So it goes something like this. Um, will you guide on future career options in courses? Because we do BBA or MBA, and there are so many options and dynamic business changes. So, which jobs should we ideally pick?
So you mean to say when you're doing BBA, then do we guide?
Yeah, so ideally, what jobs should a student opt for after they get done with their degrees?
So we have a very, very comprehensive process, where we have a placement team. And this placement team, it just doesn't help you in getting the placement in terms of calling the companies and scheduling your interviews, etc. Before that, we groom our students. So we have sessions where we tell them how to build resumes. We have sessions where they interact with experts from the industry and who guide them whether these are the coming careers or these are the careers which jobs you should look at. We have sessions where we groom them how to take part in discussions, how to take part in how to give interviews and so on. And then we go ahead and call the companies and schedule everything. So there's a very comprehensive process in which helps the students decide that what jobs they should take up, or whether they want to go for higher education, or whether they want to start their own business, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's about it for the questions. I have a lot of them pouring in, but like you mentioned, the staff and the teachers are approachable. So for all the updates, the parents and the teachers can visit the SCMS website.
Please, yes, and you can go to our contact thing, and you will find an email ID over there. You will find landline numbers, which right now obviously nobody will pick up because the college is closed, but there's a mobile number over there. You can call on that mobile. Even now, that mobile number is operational. So
Perfect.
you can call on that mobile number. You can write on the email IDs. Give us 2 or 3 days, and you will receive your replies.
That's amazing. Any closing note from Vijay sir, maybe, or ma'am, if you want to kind of wrap
Vijay,
that thing up?
the stage is yours.
Virtually,
Oh,
yes.
Huh?
no, I think we have sort of covered almost everything for the students and parents. Like you said, ma'am, if they have any queries, they can visit our website www.scmspune.ac.in. And if they have anything that is not cleared on the website, then of course we have the contact details on the website, and they can write to us or call us on the mobile number that is there. And we are definitely sure that in 2-3 days their queries will be solved.
That's
Vijay, most
And any
probably we
updates
should.
that are there will first.
नहीं बोल say ना. Then I'll. Yes.
Now, I was saying if there's any updates that is there, that will be first available on the website, and everybody would be informed, like you said, ma'am.
perfect.
Yes.
Over to you, ma'am.
I think all know, Vijay. I think all we'll say is that come to SCMS, visit SCMS whenever things are okay. It's fun. It's a fun place. No, Vijay, we really like being there. We are missing our institute so much right now, and
That was
Absolutely.
actually visible on your faces when you showed the infrastructure and the pictures.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see you. Look at the way we are just interacting as if hamara hi conversation chal raha hai.
No, no, it's amazing. Thousands of people have joined us, and I'm sure this will benefit them a lot. So, thank you so much, Dr. Sharma and Vijay sir, for joining us on a
Can I
Saturday.
just tell students one more thing, if it's allowed?
Please do, of course.
Please stay at home. Please follow social distancing. Please keep please wash your hands with soap. And don't worry, we are there. I'm sure the situation will improve soon, but we will find alternatives and we are there for you always. So just don't worry. And
Perfect.
yes.